I had spent some time over the past few weeks filming bits and pieces of creating a diamond painting kit, and I put it together to make a video. It's not the entire process, it's just part of it, but I hope you enjoy it. This is Young Girl Reading, and I'm going to butcher the name, Jean-Marie Fragonard, and this is an old master's painting. And I'm putting tape around the edge of the image because I want to prevent the glue from getting onto the border. So I had this printed in the US. This is 129 colors. I designed this myself. I hand charted it myself. I did everything. Notice that there isn't a legend on the canvas. I do that on purpose. I send you a legend on paper and also stickers for containers for when you kit up. This way, if you want to frame it, you can, and you don't have to worry about cutting off the edge of you don't have to worry about cutting off the border. So now I'm putting on glue. This glue is very thin. It's so very strong. It doesn't look like I'm adding a whole lot of glue, but I am. And I'm adding more than enough for what I need right now. And I'm going to spread it out with a, right, what is it? I'm looking right at it. Squeegee. It's a squeegee. And I go around the edges carefully. And then I will go over the entire image and over it and over it and over it until the glue is spread out. And then I will let it dry, and then I will do a second layer of glue. So I've made videos like this before, but I get new subscribers all the time and people asking questions, and so I just thought I'd post more. And I enjoy this. I think this is one of my favorite parts of doing the diamond painting is spreading the glue around. Well, I probably should be saying more to fill up the dead air. One thing I hate when I watch the news is commentary when people are talking just to talk and they don't really have anything to say. I started watching YouTube Live because of that. You know, when there's a historical event, then you don't have to listen to the news reporters blathering on about rumors and all that other kind of stuff. This image is beautiful and it is very popular. I move a lot of these. This girl is sitting in a chair in front of a window. You don't see the window. The light is coming inside from in front of her and casting a shadow behind her. And her face is ruddy. It's slightly flushed. So it looks dark on the canvas. And if you look at the real image, he used pinks and browns on her face. And it leaves you to wonder, you know, what is she reading and why is she flushed? Is she warm from the sun? Is she reading something scandalous in the book? But she's thoroughly enthralled in whatever it is she's reading. And she's so elegantly dressed, too. I think I would like to dress up like that all the time, but as I sit here in my jeans and my sweatshirt, I'm kind of comfortable. No whalebone stays for me. As I'm spreading this out, you can see less and less of the glue. There she is. And then she has 2 layers of glue there. And now I'm going to remove the tape. And the glue is kind of elastic, so as I remove the tape, I need to press the glue down and hold it as I pull the tape away, because the tape will pull the glue away from the canvas a little bit. This process takes time and patience. You know, in China they use a silk screen, and I have thought about doing that, but doing it the way I do it, there's a lot, it's just a neater result. Because when they use the silk screen over in China, the silk screen frame is larger than the image, and when they spread the glue, it gets on the border of the diamond painting canvas. And I'm testing it 2 layers. It's not going to look as thick as the diamond paintings you get from China, but as you can see from my test there, it's going to be just fine. All the tape has been removed, and I'm going to use parchment paper. So I've used parchment paper in the past, and some people weren't happy with that, and I'm going to begin using it again because people, for the most part, take off the release film or the, what's it called, the release paper, and put parchment paper over the diamond painting. So I thought, I'm just gonna go back to doing this. And if you watch Chris on TikTok, and he is Make Your Own Wall Art, he uses the parchment paper also. And just making diamond painting stateside, this is the best option, really, because that film is so ridiculously expensive, and you can only buy it. It cost me $7 for so many sheets, and I was able to cover 3 diamond paintings, I think. And no, wait a minute, that was the bigger roll. It was $15, and I was able to cover 3 diamond paintings. So back to the parchment paper we go. Rolling up the diamond painting canvas with the parchment paper on it is a much neater process, because the parchment paper will loosen itself slightly from the completely from the glue, and then it just moves forward a little bit, and it's just a more neat when rolling up the canvas. I should say, when you receive the canvas and unroll it, it's a much neater end result. I'm going to roll her up in brown paper to protect her while she's being shipped. That's just one way she's going to be protected. This is a sturdy craft paper. You can see the drills there on the left. I packed those. That takes a while. Let me make sure it's in there nice and snug. Put a little bit of tape on there. Just a little bit to keep it wrapped up. And then I'm going to check the ends, and I'm going to snip them very slightly and tuck the paper around the end of the canvas. the edge of the canvas. And I'm so careful when I do this. And I don't snip it all the way down to the canvas because I don't want to cut it by mistake. Now the other end ended up being closer to the edge, so I didn't bother to cut it. I just tucked it in there, and then I put a piece of tape over it to hold the paper in place. All set. So there is the inventory sheet. I've checked everything twice. Has the DMC number, the color name, and the number of drills for each color. There is the legend with the symbols and the color. And it also has the DMC colors, the DMC numbers, the color name, and the number of drills for each color. And then a thumbnail. And then this sticker sheet. Now, I don't have a sticker maker yet, so this is one solid sheet. And it has the symbol and the DMC number and the color name. So you would need to trim these and put them on your containers if you kit up with containers. A great tip is to put washi tape on the containers and then these stickers on the washi tape. That way you won't have any problem removing the stickers from your containers. And the drills, they're packed in numerical order by DMC color code. And there's 129 colors. There's 2.5 packs of drills. Now, I haven't been able to find the bags to put the packs of drills in, so I have cellophane and make it myself with double-sided tape. The bags I find have the opening on either end and not along the long side. I could probably contact a manufacturing company here in the States and ask them to make them for me, but then I'd have to buy them by the thousands because they'd have to, they'd have to make enough to make a profit. And then there is the toolkit. Oh my gosh, it didn't come to me, the toolkit. I reuse shipping boxes that I receive so that they can be used at least twice. And I also reuse some packing material. So I put a little bit of the packing material in one end of the box, and then I pack everything in the box and put some more material at the other end. So there's not going to be a lot of shifting around inside the box. These boxes are nice and sturdy. I have not had anyone tell me that it was received damaged during shipping. That's a good thing. I'm going to speed up the packing a little bit. All right, thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate it. Check out my website at homespunhobby.com. Please subscribe. I will appreciate that so much.